What's going on, guys? This is Joey with Algorithm. I am the CEO and co-founder, and today's message is Operation Money Suck. So basically, this is a really cool concept that I believe Gary Halbert actually coined and made up, but I'm not sure if he ever made it popular. It got popularized by John Carlton, and he's a famous copywriter and business consultant and marketing consultant. So the idea about Operation Money Suck is this. What can you do to where your sole purpose is to bring in the money? That's it. So you are the money bringer. So Operation Money Suck is all about the idea of just only focusing in on the money producing outcomes or parts of your business. So a lot of people don't like this one because they think, oh, well, yeah, sales is important, but what about all the other stuff? Well, the other stuff is important too. And we're not saying not to do it. We're just saying you need to possibly, if you're lacking in sales and you need to grow, or if you have any situation where money is a problem, you need somebody, whether that's you or somebody else that you hired or whatever, to be always working on bringing in cash. Because if you don't, then you're going to go into the dilemma that we're always in, where we make the money when we need it, because that's when we're stressed out, and then we build up the money, and then we spend all that time fulfilling, and we stop caring about the money, and then it slowly goes down again, and then we have to care about the money again, so then we start doing sales and marketing again, and then we fulfill, and then we go back down again. So that is the dilemma that most entrepreneurs and business people fall into. Now, if you can have somebody, like usually it's the owner, that's always on the mindset of growth and bringing in the cash, you'll always have a consistent growth. Now, the cool part is that if you do this well and you do it constantly and you don't let off the throttle, as you grow, you're spearheading the growth, and the people behind you, your staff, your team members, your assistants, whatever, will start to help put the pieces together for you. So that way they're building the road as you're pushing forward. So Operation Money Suck, you need to do it. How do you do it? Well, here's what I do. I did this a couple weeks ago, and ever since then, we pulled in a few contracts already, making tons of money, and it's awesome. And I already had the feeling of maybe I should stop. But then I realized, no, Operation Money Sucks means I'm going to continue to push, and we're building teams behind it to keep up with it. Now, what I did was very simple. I made my to-do list. I always have tons of binders and folders. Here's one right there I just built out. Tons of binders and folders with to-dos and all that stuff. But basically, we put down all the stuff that has to be done for clients, for marketing, for everything. Then what we did is we circled all the things that are money producing. And that was my job, just to do those things. And the other things were to be delegated. That's the idea. So really, what you can do, let me see if I can pull it down here. What you can do is build a simple to-do list. List down all the things you got to do. I know there's a lot. Trust me, I'm in two businesses. I get it. List down all the things you got to do. Circle the ones that produce income, that drive sales. Once that happens, you're going to make another list. We'll call this list Money Suck, because this is Operation Money Suck. I'm not really sure where that name came from. And then you bring these tasks to this list, and you make sure that they're separated from this list. You don't want your Operation Money Suck task to be inside of a large list, because then your brain will see everything else and want to touch it, because that's what we do. We are people that want to take care of everything ourselves, and that's a problem. So you got to focus on these things here, okay? This is your new to-do list. Focus on this relentlessly. Do not stop. Now, the rest of the things over here, figure out a way to either delegate them. So we can put a D next to it for delegation. You can put a P next to it for postpone. So maybe you have a project that's due that's not going to help you bring in income. So maybe you actually shoot out an email saying, hey guys, we're going to actually push this back a week, etc. So you can either delegate it, postpone it, or whatever. Or heck, sometimes you can even cross it out and not do it, or assign it to somebody else, etc. The Operation Money Suck, this is now your major to-do list. This is your thing to do, and you only work on that. Now that right there will generate you massive amounts of income. That's it. Work on the things that matter. If that's going to be a new letter, if that's going to be new ads, if that's going to be videos to push out to your marketplace, if that's going to be creating new offers, if that's going to be sending out a new email that's going to push a new offer, if that's going to be going to a networking event to meet new people, if that's going to be talking to old clients to get them to come back, if that's going to be talking to old clients or new clients or existing clients and asking them for referrals, all those, got a phone call, all those things are involved with Operation Money Suck. And you gotta work on those. Someone has to work on them. Because if you start doing the cheaper things, not cheaper, but the things that aren't driving in revenue, you're gonna be stuck never growing. It's logical. So if a printer breaks, which has happened to us before and our clients before, we've had to help them. But if the printer breaks and you're not instead making cash, closing a new deal that's worth $60,000, and instead you're spending that time fixing a printer, you just now, that printer just cost you 60 grand. So that's a very expensive printer. Hopefully it's a good printer. The idea is that if you can hire someone or find somebody else just to fix a damn printer while you focus on the Operation Money Suck, then that's where you start to see a lot of growth. Because if you're not doing it, no one's doing it. And that's a big issue. So always remember, when you're not the one producing money or making money or going after the money, no one else is, especially if it's your business. So you either have to hire someone to do it or you have to do it. Usually you're gonna have to do it. Luckily, you do have agencies and services like ours at bond-ing.com, which our sole purpose is to make you money, where everything we do every day is to drive in new traffic, new copywriting, new sales letters, optimizing ads. Just everything we do is purely Operation Money Suck for your business. So essentially you're buying an Operation Money Suck team where we're pushing out direct mail pieces, advertising pieces, YouTube pieces, new websites, new landing pages, everything that's involved with getting new clients, retaining clients, and getting more clients to spend more money. So that's why a lot of businesses come to us and hire us to do that. But if you can't afford that, or if you're not in that position yet, you need to work on Operation Money Suck. That should be your goal today. If you see this video right now, I want this to be your number one goal. I want you to stop watching this video, write down all the things you got to do, circle all the ones that bring in money. And if you don't put the thing, by the way, another tangent here, if you actually write down your to-do list and none of those things are focused on creating money, there's a big problem with your mindset, a huge problem. You need to be focused on that, because if you don't, no one else is. Okay, guys? All right, go to bond-ing.com if you want us to take care of all this for you, by the way. And besides that, guys, have a great rest of the day, okay? Hopefully you can work on Operation Money Suck, and hopefully you can make a lot more money. All right, take care.